is. Let's make sure we got everybody's names. This is Spire. Green is currently Thistle. Tarna. And this needs to be Thanos. Okay, I've checked everybody's gear grids. They're all correct. We got 2 founding stones for the crit when the time comes. And I guess I'm okay with that. The Frozen Star secret fighting art. I just don't know who I want it to go to is going to be the biggest thing. I don't know what it is. Or if it'll get anybody really close to a constellation. Yeah. So if Tarna gets it, she might even get a constellation this fight. Because I think she can choose to get destined as a result of this fight. No. Yeah. No. But there's a chance that she might get destined anyways. So if she got Frozen Star Secret Fighting Art, she'd get the Rust constellation. Hello, Bill. Which would be cool. I did all that pre-stream. So all our loadouts are good. We just have to, if there's any fine-tuning we have to do from here. So if I make sure, because Tarna's got the Founding Stone, so if I make her do it, she would get that Frozen Star Secret Fighting Art. And then Destined and get Rust, which would be cool. Would be cool. That would be nice. She's only 6 years old. 6 years old with a constellation could potentially be pretty great. On the other note, Thanos, our Red Fist guy, also has a Founding Stone. So he could also trigger that if the time comes. I saw in last stream that you forgot to archive a stone nose. Oh boy. Um, I will archive that in just a. Actually, I'll archive. Well, my wife's calling me, so I'll need to mute for a second. Okay, so I threw that back in the box. Let's just get in here into the organ grinder and get rid of it. See ya. Was that when it? Was that when I replaced it with the adventure sword? Probably. I'm sure that's when it was. Okay. So the only thing I'm trying to debate is if we have to eat up enough attacks for him to. If we have to eat up enough attacks for him to gain 5 gates, should I bring the steel shield in so that somebody can just ignore a hit, ignore a hit, ignore a hit? You know what I mean? That could potentially be pretty good in this situation. So I'd probably have to leave. I don't know what to leave. I want it to be on this person, whoever's got the cat eye circlet, because they're not going to be running around doing much anyways. Oh, it is heavy, you're right. I don't really want to leave Thistle without armor, but they do have iridescent hide. Well, I could leave the monster tooth necklace if they're not going to be attacking much. Or I could leave bandages. Not leave bandages, but maybe switch the bandages to somebody else. Because I know we have like some stone noses that don't need to go. We can take the stone noses out of Thanos' grid. Because he's already getting a ton of departing survival. So if we take the stone noses out and give him the bandages, then that's no big deal. And then we gotta switch up greens as well. Thistles. So what we did here was we switched these two. And then replace bandages with the steel shield. Where is it? Rare gear, steel shield. So, how much survival does Thistle have? 1? Simba, we miss Bubbles. We do miss Bubbles. Bubbles has been gone for almost a year. That is wild. Bill's been waiting all day to play. Well, the time has arrived, my friend. So, we need to analyze kind of the amount of survival we're going to get here on departure. Bill, this Simba character here in chat is one of my real good buds from local. We've been friends for a long time, so he's one that I tried to get into Kingdom Death, but he didn't really feel the vibe much. Didn't appreciate it for what it was worth. I don't know. So Thistle will drop in with 4 total survival and no ability to get any more, which isn't much. But that's 4 dodged hits, so that'll probably be okay. Alright, I think we are as ready as we can be. Steadfast Potion. Steadfast, I know I shouldn't. Steadfast Potion might need to make its way back into this loadout because we will probably ignore hits with block. But we had a survivor named Bubbles in the first campaign that Simba requested the name, and I think they died the very next episode, which was kind of crazy. Alright, let's get this underway. We don't need to procrastinate any longer. I could toss a stone nose, but then when I kind of thought about it, so I gain a strength token, but look at the strength on this sword already. Look at Tarna's sword strength. It's already at 13. And level 2 Tyrant, and it's sharp. Level 2 Tyrant only has a toughness of 10, so we really don't need that strength right now. I'd rather have the survival and insanity. So we are departing on a Tyrant level 2 hunt. I like what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and depart. So just to remind everybody for strategy, we're going to try to use the Cat Eye Circlet to look through the hit location deck. We're going to play it normally until we find a specific card in there. Once we find that card, we kind of have to endure until he can attack us, until we can attack him under certain circumstances to get a big bonus. So it's going to be a bit of a thinker on this hunt tonight. There's going to be a lot of strategy involved. So let's refresh ourselves on the Tyrant's cards, his traits. So he has Crooked Step. The Tyrant steps through an unseen gate, disappearing from sight. In his wake stands a rough-hewn blackstone replica. So we place a gate terrain tile on the monster's spaces. Then place the monster 6 spaces away from the survivor furthest from it. and then turn to face the closest survivor. So the tyrant always has a range of 3 and quickened. At the end of each monster turn, the tyrant places a gate terrain tile in its blind spot, if possible. And then if it's not possible, place it to the nearest unoccupied space. So he'll get 5 gates really fast. So we should just probably cruise through, like Bill's saying, get our weapon proficiency points, get some wounds on him until we find him. I am planning, since our guy with the cat eye, Thistle, doesn't really have any other point other than to look through the deck, that's what he's going to be doing the whole time. Looking through the deck and then trying to sponge up some hits when the time comes with the steel shield. So we're going to be looking through the deck always, every round. And Thistle's probably never going to attack. Might shoot the bow, might not. Might try to stick him with the evasion arrow. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Especially since we can surge now. The evasion arrow would help us long term. Also, unfortunately, the level 2 tyrant gets +1 speed and +1 damage with 15 total life points. So we're going to have to do some damage here. Speed, whoops. Speed and strength. No, damage, not strength. Okay, so let's just have, since we get to go first because it's a nemesis encounter, we'll just have Thistle shoot his evasion arrow right off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's in range. So let's have Thistle shoot his shot here. So he's shooting with the clawhead arrow. So it's 1 die hitting on a 6+. And a hit is all we need to secure the -1 evasion. It wanted to be a 7. So we missed with our arrow. So that was pointless. That's okay. I don't really want to surge with him right now. But he does have that dagger. On a perfect hit, gain a survival, which is nice. If we pull that secret star one right off the bat, I'm going to be super sad about that. We'll have to work through a trap to find it again. So let's try to get our weapon proficiency points. The most important ones are coming from Tarna. Thanos doesn't even have a proficiency selected, but he's just using the axe, so I mean, I guess we can throw axe down for him. Hey Rock, welcome to the stream, my friend. We are just barely getting started here. So let's have Tarna move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tarna in the blind spot with the sword. Oh, she's honorable, so she cannot attack from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have her attack, from the back. We'll have her attack from the side. With the black sword, 3 dice, hitting on 5+. Great odds on this attack. Big. 8, 9, 10. On the black sword, on a perfect hit, you gain a survival. But she's already maxed out on survival. So we need to apply arrival bonuses before I forget. And then we draw 3 hit locations. 1. Oh, wow, look at that. The trap was the second card. It shouldn't damage us too bad because just because there's not a lot of gates out yet. So the attacker is doomed and we perform Crooked Step. So he's going to drop a gate underneath him. And then we get to pick. So I'll have him run up, I'll have him come over here to Spire. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from Spire, turn to face us. Then the attacker and all survivors adjacent to the attacker, which is just Tarna, suffer gate level damage to monster level hit locations and are knocked down. So that is just 1 damage to 2 locations is all that means. So we'll roll those for Tarna real quick. 1 damage to the body and 1 damage to her arms. So we got plenty of armor right now. Not the best way to start off the game. But that also knocks Tarna down. Pick this up, shuffle him about, and we're back in action. Spire is working with the spear. Guts, or Thanos now, is who we're using right now, isn't in any sort of position to attack. So we'll have Spire go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spire has the spear, which has a reach of 2, so she can attack diagonally. He can attack diagonally, sorry. My bad. So that is a speed of 2 with an accuracy of 5 plus. That's what we're looking for. Champion's right. Yeah, which I don't think we're quite to the point of using yet, but nice. 9-10. I don't think there's anything with a perfect hit on the spear. Nope. So 2 hits. 1, 2. So this first one is a first strike, which is a buff card, basically, is what that means. So this is, if we can be successful here, this will give our survivor something special. So, because Spire has 5 dragon traits, she will lose 4 strength to attack with this, which is not good. Actually, oh man, I didn't look. I was gonna look. I should have given Spire a Founding Stone because because she needs the Frozen Star Secret Fighting Art. That would give her a constellation at 2 years old. I was going to go through and look at those, but I totally spaced. Ouch. Okay. And then, yes, so this critical wound is the card we were wanting to look at. Which is okay. Yeah, Rock, we decided that we were going to give it to Tarna because Tarna is 6 and Destined is easy to get. Frozen Star, she's also very close to a constellation. But, oh well, it happens. So the spear that we are using has a strength of 6 total. We lose 4 of that here, which is not good. We're losing a lot of strength. I'm not sure we'll be able to inflict this wound, but we will give it a try. So he has 10 toughness against our 2 strength. So we're hitting on 8 plus. Or I can declare Fated Blow to get it down to 6 plus. 6 plus is the better chance, but this is the one that only gets us a understanding. So I know that there are some that get the +1 permanent strength, which is probably a little more enticing. And she already has reincarnated, so I'm not going to worry about that on this one. We're just looking for the 8 plus here to secure this wound. Now, the 6 wouldn't have done us any good either. So failure. The tyrant looks disappointed. The attacker suffers knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is now out of range. So this card that we needed so desperately no longer is an option for us. Which means we need to pull the trap, basically. We got to pull the trap and restart the deck. So, Thanos hasn't done anything yet. Thanos could potentially come smash this gate because he has the Greater Gax. And the Greater Gax would give us a good bonus. against that gate. So we do have Oracle's Eye, which is right here. We're going to look through this AI deck before we get going too far, and then we'll reshuffle them. I just want to see how many moods he's got in here. So Pain Wave. So this is a mood at the start of the monster turn if gate number is 5+. This is really severe. Man, he's got so many moods. At the start of the monster turn, if gate number is 2 or more. Yeah, that hurts. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. What is the 8+ game over? That's what I need to look for. Is it a mood? Because I'm not seeing it if that's the case. I mean, he's got some real serious attacks here. Some that would definitely hurt us pretty good. So we should probably smash gates until we find this card again, right? So I'll move up with Thanos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanos will swing to smash this gate. He has a heavy weapon, so he gets to roll 2 dice and combine them. 6 is still not good. Suffer bash and monster level damage to monster level hit locations. That's terrible. This is an embarrassing roll, Thanos. We also have... Oh, shoot. Let me go through and do this for everybody. We also have Red Fist right now. So everybody gets +1 strength token. Which would not have made a difference on that attack we failed. It wasn't even close. So, we're gonna get knocked. Can dash and surge. Yeah, we could if we want. I don't know if we want to spend that survival off the bat though. Knocked and then takes 2 damage to 2 locations. Ouch. Body and legs for Thanos. I did not knock the wrong person down. That's Thanos that smashed the gate. He suffered bash. Oof, man, he doesn't hardly have any armor either. Kinda left him exposed. 2 body, 2 legs, I believe is what it was. Yep. Okay. So Thistle shot his arrow. He was the first one to fumble. Tarna fumbled. Spire fumbled. Yikes. We didn't do too great there on round 1. Cat Eye Person's right here. Cat Eye Person is not knocked down. It's alright. All good. I know it's hard to see on your guys' end. So I think that's it. I think we gotta go to this mean old bag. I know I can dash and surge with the Spear Person, Bill. I just don't know if I want to spend 2 survival right out the gate like that. It just worries me just a little bit. Alright, so we'll let him go. We'll give him a... So it's not a mood. It is Pain Wave, however. Closest threat in field of view in range is going to be Spire. So he's going to roll up 1, 2, 3, 4, because he attacks from 3 away. All survivors within 3 spaces of the monster. So it's just going to end up being Spire if there's any damage. So Spire has 2 evasion, 4 dice hitting on 7 plus. I'm sure there's going to be at least one in here, but maybe just one. Nice. 1 hit. So 1 hit would mean we probably should just dodge this. No. It doesn't matter because there's no gates out. So we can take that. We could take that one. It's worth 3 damage though. Let's see where it's going to go. 3 damage to the body for Spire. Spire has 7 armor everywhere. That's crazy. 7 armor is crazy. So we take that 3 to the body. Oh, you guys want me to dodge? Gates give you... Oh, you're right. They do give you survival. Yeah, we might as well just dodge now. So, but he is, however, going to perform Crooked Step. So he's going to drop this here. He's going to appear over here, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn to face. Because I think Tarna's down on... No, he's going to go 1 more away. Because Tarna's actually down on that space. Okay, so that's the end of Tyrant's turn. So now we all stand. And I have to apologize because I already played that first one wrong. No, this is at the end of each monster turn. Perfect. So he's going to drop another gate. I thought it was at the beginning of the monster turn. So he drops that gate and he's already got 2 out. The problem is that that card is right there. That hurts bad. Let's have Thistle look at the top 3. Spend his action. So we got a buff card here. Oh, here it is. Look, 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 there's another one. Okay, so there's that right there. That's the one we want. Do we just let him, do we just put it on top right now and all start guarding and doing everything? Because he can get up to 5 in 2 turns. We'll have to let him take another turn and then he'll more than likely drop 2. This is archive any number of gate terrain tiles, so that one is a little nerve-wracking. I don't know, I'm tempted to just put this on top. Yeah, I think I might just put this on top and then get this Frozen Star over with and then just beat down on him. It's a little risky, but I think that that's the way I want to do it. So Rawhide is Thanos, and I can have these individuals move towards gates so that they're ready to smash them as soon as we get that done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have Thanos activate his Rawhide headband to look at these top 2. 1, 2. They look the same. They are the same. Okay. So this is not going to end up... Oh my gosh, look how many gates that drops. Holy crap. So we're only going to have to wait 1 turn, because this is place 1 plus monster level gate terrain tiles. So he's going to drop 3 gates right here on this attack. Okay. So we're going to have to get ready for this. And then, but he's going to attack the closest threat in field of view in range. Okay. So he's going to drop 3, so I feel like I should maybe smash 1. Spire doesn't have anything heavy though, does she? No, she doesn't. But Spire and Spire can't guard or anything like that. Okay, well we're gonna get our gates, so we might as well all just move together. Together-ish. We'll have Tarna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What can Tarna do? Tarna can guard. Tarna is going to guard. Because she's probably going to be targeted by the... But we do want him to... We want him to perform his thing, though. We want him to do that attack. Which was closest threat, in field of view, and range. What's his movement? Can he get there is all I'm wondering about. Movement of 7? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he can't even get there. So we don't want to quite move that far. We want to stay within range so that he drops those gates. He's got move 7 at level 2. So 10 total range. And he's going to drop them all like right here. So I'll probably want Spire to be over a little bit closer. Where's Thistle? Thistle's right here. I need Thistle can soak up some hits too. We'll move Spire here, just so she's ready to smash that gate. And then Thanos and Tarna, since they have 2 heavy weapons, they're going to end up being the ones that need to smash these gates as soon as they pop up. Thanos can't guard or anything either. So we're just going to have to be done there and let his turn commence. Thanos and Tarna each have a Founding Stone. It's gonna do Tarna more good. The problem is it would do Spire the most good, but she would get Frozen Star Secret Fighting Art. She would get the absolute constellation if she was the one to do it. But I didn't put one in her gear grid because I'm dumb. So it's probably, honestly, going to go to Tarna. Just because, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not going to go to Thanos. Thanos isn't even close. And he sucks. We don't like him. Don't tell me it would have done. Yeah, and we wouldn't have picked Thistle. So I think it's going to go for Tarna. Tarna's really close. All she has to do is get Destined, which we get Destined really, I mean, honestly, pretty easily. So we'll drop it on Tarna. Bank on getting Destined soon. And then she'll have a constellation. And she's good. We use her a lot, aside from Honorable. So we'll leave that the way it is there, and we will see what's going to happen. Well, I mean, we know what's going to happen. So closest threat in field of view in range, which is going to be Tarna. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to end there since she's 3 away. And then he's going to attack. So 4 speed. Tarna only has 1 evasion. 4 speed, hitting on 6 plus. Low, 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 low. Yes, low, low, low. Yes! 1 hit, which we're going to dodge. Because she gets survival back on perfect hits with that black sword. So we're going to dodge that. But it's not an after damage trigger, so this happens regardless. He's going to put 3 gates down. 1, 2. We'll put the other one here, 3. So that as we make our way up that way, we can smash them. But he's also actually going to end his turn by performing Quickened. So that he's going to drop this right in his blind spot. Holy cow, that got out of hand so fast. Okay, back to our survivors. We're right where we want to be. This is perfect. And actually, there's a crit location in here that's if you crit this while there are 5 or more gates out, remove all the gates and the monster's knocked down. So we may need to Founding Stone that one as well. I don't know. because it's just Thanos that has it. So let's Founding Stone with Tarna right off the bat, because this is what we've been waiting for. So we archive this. Let's take it out of her gear grid. And take it out of our storage, just so we're all very sure on it. Founding Stone. Could Founding Stone during his AI, and then he loses his turn? You might have to explain that one to me a little bit more. I don't get that. So, what do you know? We did it. This is what we were looking for. If he's knocked down. Oh, okay. That might be cool. So, it is a crit. So let's get rid of this first off. We don't want that card sticking around anyways. We know what that one is. If gate level is 5+, the attacker gains this Frozen Star Secret Fighting Art. Which I've been really excited to see because I haven't even seen this one yet. Once per round, you may spend a survival to freeze a monster's brain. They gain -2 accuracy till the end of the round. Once per round, you may spend a survival to freeze a survivor's brain, killing them instantly. What? What on earth would be the point of that? Now we just have to get our hands on Destined. Okay. So there goes that. We want all the buffs now. I agree. So this is going to move 1, 2, because that's all he can do. And then we'll have him activate to look at the top 3 cards. No, maybe we won't move him yet. So do we want to try to Founding Stone that crit location that allows us to destroy all the gates out, or do we want to just try to smash these? Because it's one of these top 2, but I don't remember which one. Yeah, you're right, Rock. Okay, we can try to smash some stuff. So Tarna threw that stone, but we'll have her move here. And surge to attack this gate. Since she has a heavy weapon, she gets 2 dice. And she should be getting that survival back here. Except I'm rolling atrociously. She might have just... No, she didn't die because it's monster level, not gate level. So 6, explosion. Suffer bash. This is destroyed. Suffer bash and monster level damage, so 2 damage to 2 locations. I am not rolling well smashing those gates. It's ridiculous. Where'd she take the 2 damage? I mean, she can take them. Hands and body. Arms. Okay. Let's stay away from those locations for the rest of the game. And then let's have Thanos roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smash this gate with his axe. Please do better than last time. Thank you. 15. That's much better. So we smash this. Are they impassable? They are. Dang it. We follow him through. Puts us right here. We would gain a survival, but I think he's full. Yeah, he's full. So we could surge and attack him. Or we could dash and then surge and smash that gate. At this point, we're just trying to kill him, right? Surge and you want to surge and smash the gate? Okay, so we'll dash. Spend that survival. So we'll see if he gets to keep it. He does. And then we'll smash the gate, which is worth 2 dice. So we have to surge to smash the gate. So let's see if he gets to keep that surge. He does not. So he actually has to spend the survival, which hopefully is okay, because we should end up getting it back right here. All we need to do is get over 10. 7. I think at least we don't get hurt by that. Yeah, so we smash it, we step through it, and we end up adjacent. And I'm going to put him in the blind spot because he doesn't have much armor. I feel like we might as well have Spire try and destroy that one while she's over there. And then she could move into the middle. And then we can all start grouping together. So we'll have Spire try to smash this. Five. We've had experience with... Oh, so 5 is you failed to accomplish anything. So we failed to accomplish anything. Let's just leave that gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's all try to get back together. Okay. Let's have Thistle move up 1, 2, since he only has a movement of 2 with that shield. And then we'll look at these top 3. So we're pretty safe. Yeah, see, this is archive any number of gate tiles on crits. If it's 5 or more tiles the monster's knocked down, which it no longer will be. Oh, that's how we could get destined right there. How much insanity does Tarna have? And she could take it. So she could take that 5 brain damage to gain destined. Death blow person gets destined. Okay, then we can put this card up top. The trial. Yeah, I know it's not cheating, but they only get destined at level 1. Level 2, each survivor gets the one that deals the killing blow gets Iridescent Hide or Oracle's Eye. No, yeah, I mean, wrong-ish, right? On a level 1, you'd be right. And it's kind of hard to keep track of what we're fighting since we had the restart. So it's all good. Wasn't whoring just wrong? I'm wondering, so we get an understanding, and I bet we get a courage from the other one, don't we? Courage and a permanent. So if we get reincarnated surname from this one, do we maybe get destined from the other one? I don't remember. I don't know. That's fine. We'll put the buff one up top, because buffs are good. I wish I was whoring. It's awesome. Okay. That's pretty much all we can do. We're going to have to let him take his turn. But at least we know it's not that gate one, because we got rid of that one here. So we'll let him go. It is a mood. So this one is 2, which is trouble, because there's definitely 2 out. But when this comes into play, perform basic action. His basic action is just random threat in range, which is just Thistle and Spire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're both well in range. So we'll do evens for Thistle, odds for Spire. So it's Spire that he's going after. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack Spire with his basic, which is 3. Spire has 2 evasions, so 3, 5, 3. Let's roll some more low ones. We've been doing well on rolls against our survivors. Miss, miss, miss. 3, 3, 3. So 3 misses. Wonderful. And he performs Crooked Step. So he's going to drop this gate underneath him. Probably come over here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn to face us. And drop another gate behind him. So, man, it would be nice. We could do that Frozen Star again. But there's really no need. So that's the end of his attack. We'll stand up. We need to crit one of these cards so that we can get these gates dead. So we'll smash this gate with a combined dice roll of 14. Perfect. So 14 is more than enough to smash this gate. Tarna gets a survival back and ends up adjacent to the monster, where she will then surge to attack this fool. It's about time we start putting a whooping on this guy, I think. So looking for 5+. One hit. So it is this, which strength we are not worried about with Tarna. Tarna's crazy. Tarna has sword proficiency, which is when you can kind of decide after you roll where that damage goes. But if we're not going to be able to smash all these gates, I might even spend a survival to freeze his brain, so that the accuracy from that mood is subpar. So let's just get right after this here. Yep. So this sword has 14 strength right now. He has 10 toughness, -4. So I was hitting on a 2+ even with this guy. So on the wound, the tyrant gazes at you with loving benediction. Gain reincarnated. Nice. She didn't have it. Reincarnated surname, an understanding. She's about to max out on courage. Ooh, so she's gonna awaken and suffer monster level brain damage. Classic. So 2. And we archive that location. So we draw that face down. And we need to go do awake. Okay. Let's roll. Ooh, can we get destined from this? No. Sucks. Come on. Come on. I just can't. I can't do it, man. I cannot roll well on these tables. Cannot do it. So showdown, remove all your bleeding and negative attribute tokens, and she has none. So that is completely wasted. What a joke. Okay. I don't even think she has. She does have her lifetime reroll, but I don't know. I'd be scared of that. We'll have Thanos roll up, absolutely obliterate, smash this portal, this gate. Come on, Thanos. You are almost the worst person I've ever used. So we smash it. End up. Oh, we can put ourselves adjacent, so we'll just go there. Thanos does suck. I don't even know if I'm going to attack with him. I might just dash and smash that other gate. I might just dash and smash that gate. Because I don't really want to pull this. That's yucky. Yeah. So I'm going to dash with Thanos. He doesn't even have, like, Champion's Right or anything. So does he get to keep that dash? He does not. And he's going to surge to smash this gate. Does he get to keep the surge? Okay. he does. The only reason I rerolled that was because it was stuck on the pedestal, okay? Not because it looked like it was going to be a 1. And it is a successful smash, for sure. So crushed it, ends up adjacent to him, and gets a survival back. I don't really want him targeted, though, because he has little to no armor. Okay, so Thistle and Spire can still go. I probably want Thistle to get a little closer to Spire, I guess. Or maybe a little closer to these guys. So I'll have Thistle move back and look at these top 3 cards. Just so we don't waste his attack. Nah, that's nice. Permanent Strength is cool. And then we know what those 2 are. Those are the wounds with Resonate. So we'll put them back in that same order. We got 2 super dense locations up where wound is taking gate level brain damage. So we need to keep the gate number down. And then we'll run with Spire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, and we'll try to smash this gate. Just in case we can stop. Just in case we can stop the that mood. Nice. So unfortunately it is a smashed gate. But Spire gets bashed and 2 damage to 2 locations. Which is okay. She's got tons of armor everywhere. Head and body for Spire. Or head and waist, sorry. It feels like she's got lantern armor on. Alright. So we got it down to 1. Isn't it 1 damage to 2 locations? Oh, it might be. Let me see. Suffer bash and monster level damage to monster level hit locations. So I think it is 2 and 2. And no, that's alright. Bill, you quit apologizing for trying to keep me straight on rules. You quit that. I like that you are keeping me thinking, okay? Alright, so let's let him go. He gets Mercury Eyes. Closest threat, in field of view, in range. So that's going to be Tarna. Now he's 3 away. Ooh. Does Tarna have a lot of understanding? No. Not a lot of evasion. So 4. 4 and hitting on 6 or higher. Miss, miss. 2 hits. 2 hits worth 3 damage to each. Let's see where they go. Tarna takes body, so we will be dodging 1. And then 3 to the body is a knocked down injury. Ouch. He has just obliterated the body on that. Okay. And then we have to roll a d10 and possibly suffer flee. We need a 1 or a 2 here. Yeah, ouch. So we are also going to suffer the flee brain trauma. It is greater than our understanding, so we will suffer flee. Let's go take a look at what that is. I think it gives us some insanity, which is good. Flee, knockback towards the closest board edge, and gain a d5 of insanity. So, just going to go there, knock down 1d5 of insanity. So, 1. Okay, not quite what we were hoping for there. But that's it. Nice, he doesn't do that crooked step nonsense, nothing. So that's the end of Tyrant's attacks, so Spire is back up. We know what those 3 cards are. It's going to do a... Oh, yeah, he drops a gate, but he doesn't do Crooked Step. Okay. Thistle isn't great either. He's going to be good for absorbing. So it is blind spot, but it says if you can't, in a blind spot if possible. Otherwise, place it on the nearest unoccupied space adjacent to the monster. So we'll have Thanos go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and smash this gate just because, I mean, Buddy is not really doing much else very well. 15. That's nice. So he smashes this, ends up adjacent to him with +1 survival. So we do have the option to surge with Thanos long term. Keep that in mind, everybody. Because I think I want Thanos to encourage Tarna. So we are going to possibly spend a survival to encourage. Okay, so free encourage. For Tarna to roll up, who can actually do some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so yeah, and we can do that right after this actually. So let's have Tarna attack. 3 dice, 5+. We know these 3 are all safe. So 2. It gets both those resonate ones out of the way, but she's not going to get destined on any of them, unfortunately. But we don't ever want to get back up to 5 gates again. So we're wounding on 2+. I don't think she's lucky. I don't think she's lucky. She's not. So it is not a crit. But it is a wound, and I think she just takes 1 brain damage. Target suffers brain damage equal to gate number. So yep, just 1. The reactions are actually the exact same. They're pretty much 2 of the same card, unfortunately. And then yeah, well, let's give her the point anyways, right? She got that proficiency point, getting closer to Swordmaster. But we gotta go after this one again. And I don't even think she has that. Nope, she doesn't. So we can't even. Spear person did get a point. Did not. Missed their attack, right? Pretty sure they missed. That's barely a hit. Or a wound. So we're going to suffer 1 more insanity damage. But Tarna had a perfect hit with this black sword, so that gets her a survival back. I'm just keeping that in mind in case I want to freeze his brain. I'm tempted to like freeze his brain every single round because we need him injured up. I could surge with Tarna. We know what the top single card is. We know that it is a wound that is going to perform Crooked Step. So we could, before we surge, move, look at the deck. The person that has that severe has Unbreakable and Dry Acanthus. Yeah, I do want him to come over to Thistle as for an attack. But I'm thinking we could move Spire over, look at the deck, and just manipulate it the way we want before we decide to surge. Maybe get Tarna some extra bonus cards. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at these 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So both these wounds are perform crooked step, but there's a chance we could cancel that with this guy. Yeah, yeah, and it's all because of you guys, because I wouldn't have done this. So we get noble surname, which I think she already has. Yeah, noble surname and a courage, but I mean, the max courage is good. Seeing the truth isn't a bad thing, right? Well, yeah, actually, it's terrible. As long as it comes after we get destined. Oh, Bill, you know what I bet you were thinking? I'll bet the Killing Blow card in here lets you get, so not the aftermath rewards, but he has an actual death blow. So I bet that death blow would maybe give him destined. So, I mean, I feel pretty good about surging with Tarna. I also feel decent about surging with Thanos with those cards. Because they're both going to crit on straight 10s because Thanos has -1 luck, but the axe is deadly. So, I don't know. I'm almost thinking more along the lines of Tarna. I think I'm going to surge with Tarna. So we're going to go 3 for 5s. 1. Please be 2. Just 1. Okay. This is the buff card. Anything but a 2, anything but a 1. So it is a successful wound. So I don't like the monster level brain damage constantly being suffered. I'm not a big fan of that. But they get the noble surname, which they already have, and a courage. Where are those permanent strength ones at? That's the real question. So that is a successful wound. Yeah, we probably will be doing some crazy screaming. So that's going to be it for Tarna right now. Let's have Thanos surge. I actually need to spend her survival because she surged. And then Thanos will surge. Let's see if he gets to do it for free. He does not. It is going to cost him to surge here. Surging with the Greater Gax is a 6+ situation. 2 9s. Wow. Is Thanos turning it around? Now he is a axe specialist just because everybody is. So I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed 1 wound here. So he's going to get the wound but not the crit, I'm sure. He's got 6 toughness. Well, actually, he's got 6 strength with 10 toughness, so it is a miss. So we get another chance to try to crit that spot. But we need a 4+. Come on, where's that 10 at? Dang it. So, because we rerolled that with the axe specialty, we did end up inflicting the wound. So we do get to draw that face down. But he does perform crooked step. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop that there, which is no problem. We like it dropped in front of our good survivors. But we're not going to be able to get after Thistle. Weapon proficiency point for Thanos, yep. I kind of took a gamble not going after his headband. And it's not going to pay off because he is going to perform this. He's going to do this here. Target a random survivor. So this one is nice because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to have to dash with Spire. Spire's going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spire's going to have to come up here just so that that card is going to be wasted, basically. So Spire will have to spend a survival because he's going to target somebody randomly, but he's not going to be able to get to anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's pretty much going to be wasted. Alright. Now it's back to the old tyrant who draws another mood. Oh, wait. First, he has to resolve this mood. So he's going to target a random survivor, and he's not going to be able to make it to him, but he's still going to target him. So we'll shuffle these up. Oh, my game froze. Everybody stand by. Okay, we're back. He targets lucky survivor number 1, which is Spire. Glad we moved her. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's out of range. Boo-hoo, can't do nothing there. So now he draws Blistering Star, which when this comes into play, perform basic action. So we know that he's got another 2-piece up. And his basic action, 2, 3, 2, and that's just a random threat in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So everybody but Tarna is in range. And Tarna is card number 2. So let's see who he targets. Wow, that's unfortunate Spire. All over Spire. So he's going to jump up 1 and attack Spire, who does have the 2 evasion, so it's not too upsetting. So something under, we need some under 5s here. Okay, that's a miss. So we have a miss, hit, 2 misses, 1 hit. Might as well just, well, I don't know, we could probably take it as the thing. Problem is we suffer bash. Let's see where it goes first, because it's worth 3 damage to our waist. So we've already taken 2 to the waist. Interesting. I feel like we might as well dodge that since we can. And now he's going to do Crooked Step. Which he'd come over to this corner, which we've had before, and drop this. Kind of finding ourselves in an interesting setup here. Got an outlier gate that's probably never going to get smashed unless something special happens. I guess he could move. I guess he could move up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he'd turn to face. I think everybody has their weapon proficiency points. Yes, Tarna got her sword. Thanos got an axe. And I believe Spire got... Oh, Spire hasn't quite gotten Spear. But I'm not too concerned with it because Spear Mastery is not very cool. So, I'm not worried about that at all. I'm more worried about the buffs and stuff. Oh, we could have Thistle smash that, or we could have, yeah, Thistle smash that gate. That's kind of convenient placement. He'd just have to surge with the Cat Eye Circlet. We'll just have him Cat Eye Circlet first to look through these 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, there it is. So here's the permanent strength. We definitely want to get rid of these gates before we pull this trap. But yeah, obviously we want that strength. And a scar? Does Tarna have a scar? No, but it also doesn't really help her much. The permanent strength, and again, she's got that sword that's so OP strong. The permanent strength probably does her the least amount of good. We could do it. We could go do it with Spire, who has Champion's Right and Fated Blow. He also has Spear Proficiency, which could possibly cancel this trap. But I do want to give him the chance to get that permanent strength. So we probably don't put it second. We can let him surge and pull it to see if he can get it discarded. So we'll put him back in this exact location, or in this exact order. Ooh, but that wound will perform Crooked Step. So it's going to move it away from Spire. It's the flaw in the plan there, is that he's not going to be adjacent to him anymore, so he won't be able to... Okay, I still think they'll go back in this order. We could try to Fated Blow and get some devastation. So that was Thistle. That was Thistle's action. Now Thistle will move. He will then surge to smash this gate with his heavy shield. So he gets 2 dice is all. Yes, and he gets that survival back. Wonderful. So he smashes that gate, ends up adjacent to the monster. We'll put him here in the blind spot. And gets that survival point back. Now we'll have Thanos smash this gate. We'll all pretty much end up right there by him anyways. So Thanos will smash this gate. 8. I think that's enough to do it. He just doesn't get the survival. Yep. So he smashes that gate, which I don't think he needed it. He's probably still maxed or really close to. Yeah, 5. And ends up adjacent to Homeboy as well. And then we'll have Tarna follow suit, move, smash this gate with her heavy sword. Oh my gosh. You failed to accomplish anything, Tarna, you bum. Ooh, is it worth surging? Probably. Because then we'd all be close. And she might even get it back. So we'll surge. She should get it back. She should. Unless I truly have a skill issue. Okay, 11. Take that, rock. Which puts us up back up to 3. Gate is smashed. We follow it through here. Now, let's have Spire roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is really feeling it. He is really feeling it. He wants both these hits bad. So we are going to declare Champion's Right for basically... Are we rolling 2 dice or 3? Okay. So it's basically 2 guaranteed hits here. I shouldn't have said anything. That's what caused me to roll a 1. So 1 hit, which is the buff. I did put trap third. So the buff, we are going to declare a Fated Blow here to get us some additional strength because we are losing 4. We've done this once and it didn't go our way. So we only have 3 strength on this weapon after the buffs, but we're going to add 2 to that to end us back up at 5. So we are wounding on a 5+ with devastating. Wounding 5+ with devastating. Don't do that to me, son of a... Gotta be kidding me. Okay, what's the failure? Tyrant is not impressed. The attacker is knocked down and gains a bleed. Well, there's still only one gate out. Do we want to pull the trap now? Or do we want to wait to try to do it with Spire? We could at least have Thanos surge and look at these AI with his Rawhide headband. So, you want to trap it up. So it can't be Tarna. She's in rough shape. I don't want it to be her. Thanos also doesn't have much armor to spare. Is it all based on gates? Like, does it actually matter who pulls it here? In that case, maybe Rawhide instead. Yeah, I'm gonna surge with Thanos. See if he keeps it. No. So he's gonna surge to peek at these top two AI. Unseen Horror and Repelling Incantation. Closest threat versus random threat. So closest threat and random threat, they're each going to end up as Tarna. So Tarna's getting attacked no matter what. I don't think Tarna's surged yet though, right? So she could surge and block. Let's try to have her surge to block, I guess. We'll put Unseen Horror on top. We'll have Tarna spend her activation to surge, well, just to surge here, and she'll block one. Because the attack's definitely coming her way. So Tarna is blocking. And then there are not 2+ gates. So it's just a regular AI. Unseen Horror. So he's going to turn to face Tarna and move to be 3 away, basically. Then he's going to attack her. With 4 speed. Well, we made a bad choice. We made a bad choice here, I think. So one of these is missed. One of them is blocked. So 2 total damage to 2 locations. So for 3 damage to each spot. Head and body. So we will take the head, dodge the body. Thank goodness. No severe injuries, so no brain traumas. Then he performs Crooked Step. Holy moly. Yeah, we can definitely Frozen Star in the future. She's just running low on... She's running low on freaking survival already. It's crazy. Alright, when did Spire get knocked down? I think Spire's back up. Yeah, they got knocked down on that failure. So it's back to our survivors after he drops this gate next to him. So let's have Thistle stay in the mix here. We're going to have Thistle run up and smash this gate. $15. So Thistle's going to get a survival. And we're going to put him right in the Tyrant's face. Because he's got that shield that he could dodge as many as he wants to dodge. So we want Thistle to be targeted here a little bit. Spire. Okay. We know where the trap is. But my question is, do we want to bring it right up to the top so that Spire can guaranteed pull it? I think we probably do. We'll surge with Thistle. We're going to put the trap right on the top. Well, I guess technically at that point we would draw all three. Do the buff. Hard to do the buff because we could pull the trap. Any of us that attack are rolling more than 2 dice, except for Spire, and I'm done giving Spire chances to wound. So no, I'm just gonna put the trap on top so that we can control it that way. Thanos is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to dash. Let's see if he gets that for free. Mayhaps. He does not. He spends that survival to dash over there. But he's going to smash this gate, and he had better do a little better than he's been doing in the past. Phew, barely. The lantern saved him. So an 11 smashes the gate, places him adjacent. The only problem is we can't look at this. We actually know what it is, don't we? It's that new mood is what it is. But he gets a survival back. So now we need to go smash this last one with Tarna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're kind of running a big risk here. We are spending her last survival to dash, but hoping she'll get it right back. Wait, let's look at something a little bit closer here. The attacker and all survivors adjacent to the attacker suffer gate level damage to 1 hit location. So in that case, I'm going to restructure where I put Thanos and put him right there. I just didn't really remember what his trap does. So let's destroy this gate. Yes, alright. It's a good gamble. Paid off. 12 total. Gets her that survival back. Gate is smashed, and she's placed adjacent. It's because Morg is so in the way. It's ridiculous. There we go. Alright, now Spire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dash 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that'll actually, since he's got the spear, that'll actually avoid any consequences of the trap. So we're rolling 2 dice. We need 1 hit. 1 successful hit is all we need. And we got 2. So first card, oh no, it's a trap. So because we wounded it with the spear person, we do have a chance to roll this dice and hope so bad that we get a 7. If we get a 7, we're in pretty good shape to ditch this trap card. Nice! A 9. Nice. So we prepped for that the best way possible as far as this trap was going to hurt us. If it was going to hurt us, it was going to do the least amount of damage, but it's not going to hurt us. We're going to shuffle them up, and Dummy is going to end up taking his turn. Which is fine. He's got no gates. I don't know. Who can surge? Tarna could surge. Spire could surge. Guts could surge, but I don't... Thistle can't, because Thistle looked at the deck. How close to death is he? I think he's got 3, maybe 4 cards here in his discard. 5? And I'm guessing probably 2 or 3 more in his AI deck. So he's still quite a ways away. Yeah, running out of survival, which means we probably got to put him down, right? I'll surge with Thanos for sure, just because Rawhide, you know. So it's a free surge. And we're looking for 6+ with the Greater Gax. 2 hits. Okay. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That we kind of wanted to possibly hold on to that. It's a bummer. Deathblow is pretty awesome. Permanent strength, 2 weapon proficiency levels. Fated blow and pristine. But for right now, it just means there's no consequence for a failure. So that is what we are going to take it as right now. So the Greater Gax is wounding on a 4+. Just like that. And I wish I would have put it on this one. Inverted chakras. It's alright. So, bonk. Face down. Maybe I'll just get another one. How about that? Another crit right here, are we thinking? Another crit. Yeah, unfortunately we brought mostly survivors in that didn't have Fated Blow. Okay, another wound, though. So he is going to do Crooked Step, but we got that wound out of him, which is super nice. So he's down to 5 cards, 6 total life points. We can get those out of him. I'm just sad that thing is gone. The Death Blow. So drop this under him, pick him up. He's pretty much going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Alright. Yeah, and we're all standing there looking at that like, huh? Where'd he go? Okay. That's pretty safe situation as far as situations are concerned. So we'll let him go. Pain Wave. Closest threat in field of view in range. Closest threat in field of view in range. So he's going to go after Spire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spire's got some good evasion, I think. 2 evasion. 1 survival left to dodge. So 4. We need some sub 7s. Yeah, we can do that. We can get sub 7. Miss, miss, miss. 1 hit. Probably gonna be dodged. Maybe not. Maybe we won't. I don't know. So she would collide with this gate. Would that just mean she gets knocked down? So she'd take 3 damage. She's the one with tons of armor. So she'd take 3 damage to her waist. Isn't great, but definitely takeable. And then all survivors within 3 spaces of the monster suffer gate level damage. So 1 damage. And knock back 4. So it would knock her back into that gate, which would then probably knock her down. And 1 damage to her body. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that one. But then he performs Crooked Step, which is kind of weird. Awkward of him. It's like he's pretending he doesn't want to be around us, but then does Crooked Step. So like that. Just like that. Now we got some decisions to make. Actually, you know what? I don't even think we really do have decisions to make. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at these top 3 hit location cards with Thistle. Yuck. Permanent Strength, obviously a huge dub. And then the chance to maybe cancel Crooked Step. Okay. So we'll flip those back. And I think I want probably Tarna to be the one to do that. Yeah, we do have the Red Fist survival token still. So let's have Tarna smash this gate. Bingo. That's the good thing. So gate smashed. Survival point earned. And adjacency acquired. Now she's going to surge. Hopefully get some perfect 10s in here to get even more survival back. Couple of perfect hits, please. Yes. So that's basically a free surge. And 2 hits. 1, 2. We are definitely going for the permanent strength first. Three is enough. So on this success, oh, we got to be careful with the, oh, just 1 bleed. So a scar, a permanent strength, and a bleed, which I think they already have. Oh, they don't have scar. There you go. Now they got scar. It is -4 strength, but look at the strength on that sword. I didn't attack with a dagger. I attacked with the black sword. Yeah, sorry. I might have been moving a little bit quick there. I was just kind of in my own flow. And then let's get after this last one and maybe even crit it. Maybe a crit. Oh, so close. Did I remove a wound for this? He should have had 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did not remove a wound. So this one needs gone, as does this one. There we go. But he's going to do Crooked Step. So he's going to drop this like a punk. He's going to come over here. He's going to do his thing again. 1. Because he can't move through that gate, right? 1. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's like that. Because it doesn't say move him 6 spaces away. It just says place the monster 6 spaces away from the survivor furthest from it. So, a little bit of a word there. Some importance. Okay, we don't want the 2 gates, right? We want to avoid that if we can. So we'll let guts roll up 1, 2, 3, 4. Smash it with a Gax. Crushed it with an 11. Crushed. Give me that survival. Oh yeah, Thanos. See, I called him Guts there by accident, and he like was encouraged by that, I think. We'll put him in blind spot because it made him go. It made him do better. So we're gonna have Thanos Surge. Yeah, see, I called him Thanos. He's back to rolling like turds. So he's gonna spend that survival to surge in the blind spot with the Greater Gax. 2 dice. Looking for 5 plus. 1. We know this one's safe, but it is gonna do Crooked Step once again. Oh, you're the worst. Actually, no, you're not, because that's only on a wound that does Crooked Step, and he wounds on a 4 plus. So Thistle still has the option to surge, which was kind of my plan. Was I was going to surge with him and look at these next 3 hit locations, but that's not super necessary. We can no longer look at this next AI because Thanos has surged. Thistle can eat up hits with that shield. But I wouldn't mind Spire being up on her feet necessarily. But there's really nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess Spire could attack. Yeah, we could do the low pelm. We just have to encourage Spire up first. Is anybody close to a Oh, Tarna, yeah. I know. Slam maybe could have helped a little bit. It would have helped more. Uh, the gear set helps more because if you slam with a spear, you get even better stuff. I just don't think we've been within 5 spaces of him very often. Yeah, I had all that stuff in there, so the app would have done it for me. So it's the screaming armor we have right now. So yeah, when skewer, after you slam, spend your activation to move 1 space and activate a melee weapon. With +2 strength. If you wound with a spear, apply that wound roll result to the next selected hit location. So it'd be like a 2 for 1 wound. Kind of devastating, not really. Yeah, so I guess Thanos can encourage... No, yeah, Thanos can. Thanos can encourage Spire. Let's see if it is not a free encourage. He's got to pay for it to encourage Spire up. Spire's probably just going to scream, not even really move. He'll have a move 1 actually, just so we're not adjacent. And then scream. So, non-def insane survivors gain a movement till the end of this round, which is about to end. But anybody that's not insane gains an insanity. Okay. And we're pretty prepared for this turd burglar's turn. So we'll let him go. Okay, we've had this a lot of times. Mercury Eyes. Closest threat in field of view in range, which is actually going to be Thistle because of how we just moved. Which is good. So I don't even know if he has any. Oh, he has 2 evasion. Very nice. So, and he can spend survival to dodge as many times as he wants. So this is actually a really good one to attack. Yeah, my cough is finally gone, Bill. It stayed way past due. So miss, 2 hits. How's the armor on Thistle? What's the after damage here? Yeah, we're just gonna spend 2 survival to ignore both of those hits. Because that is the bonus of the Steel Shield, because he attacked Thistle. And Thistle's Steel Shield says you can spend your activation or survival to ignore a hit. Perfect. So that was, and he doesn't even perform Crooked Step after that, which is huge for us. That's a big thing. Because now he's in a little bit of a danger zone for himself. So we'll start this out by having Thistle look through the hit location deck. 1, 2, 3. Try to squeeze any more buffs out of him that we can. Resonate, which is going to just give me Destined, which would be great, but we're not even close to that. And that Reflex is Crooked Step, so we'll put that on the bottom. Don't really care about either of those two. They're pretty much the same thing. So now we'll have Tarna smash this gate. Tarna's kind of the MVP of this fight. Tarna's going to smash the gate. Absolutely decimates that gate. Gains a survival for it. And finds herself adjacent to the monster. Oh yes, he does drop off a gate. Thank you. But she ends up adjacent to the monster. So we're going to put her right there. She's going to go at him with the black sword. 1, 2, 3. We're going to wait to surge. We're going to wait to surge until Thanos smashes this gate. So Thanos is going to move and spend his activation to smash this gate. Oh my gosh, Thanos, you're the worst person on the planet. So nothing happens. So Thanos is going to have to spend a survival now because he's a doofus. At least he gets to spend it for free to smash that gate again. Dude, you deserve that, Thanos. I personally hope it kills you. So the gate's destroyed. He's knocked down. And he suffers 2 damage to 2 locations. Head and hands. Live another day, I guess. Thanos is a menace. Thanos is never going to see the battlefield again if he doesn't shape up. So now we'll have Tarna surge. Holy Moses, 1 hit is all. Spent a survival for that? Now wait a minute, she should have 2. I don't think I gave her a survival for crushing that gate. Because I'm pretty sure she had 2. And should be having 3. So it draws 1 hit location, which is going to have no effect on us because there are no gates out. Perfect. 'Tis a wound. Reflex really doesn't apply because it's just suffers gate level brain damage and there are no gates out. So we know the next two AI cards are safe, but the second one is going to perform Crooked Step. So that is kind of a tough call. We could try with the Spear. That's what we'll do. Since none of these cards take the buff out of her hand, we're going to let Spire try. Spire's going to move up and attempt to stab with this Spear. So 2 dice, hitting on 4+. 1. Oh, we know he's not gonna fly away. So now, without that negative aspect of things, we are wounding on a 3+ with the Spear, which is a lot better. Yeah. Archive any number of gear terrain tiles on the showdown board. So there are none. Funny. So we'll shuffle these up and just get rid of one. Now what to do? We'll probably just have to let him attack one more time. Is probably what we'll have to do. A little bit frustrating, but I think it's probably our best choice, because then we can look at the top 3 cards and go from there. So let's let him go. Let's let him take his last attack. Pain Wave. This is the one we're real familiar with. Closest threat, infield of view in range. Aw. That's not good. It's Tarna. Tarna's not going to be able to dash out of the way of this one either. I'm going to use her Frozen Star. So once per round, you may spend a survival to freeze a monster's brain. So we'll just do that now. Doesn't say when you have to do it. To give a -2 accuracy. Just because she's kind of injured up a little bit, and I just don't even want to deal with it. With 1 evasion, he's going to be hitting me on an 8+ with 4 dice. None. So 0. So there's no after damage, just Crooked Step. So he's going to drop this, and he's going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like somewhere out here, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, be like out there. And then he'll drop this other gate right back here. Okay, now Thanos is back up. Welcome back to the world of the conscious, you dummy. Let's start this off with Thistle peeking at these top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. No buff cards, all Crooked Step cards. That's annoying. Be kind of nice to crit this, gain a permanent strength. But I'm going to crush that gate to get to him. But then somebody else could have the chance to crit. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call. Yeah, we're not too worried about the permanent strength right now. It would be nice, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's have Tarna smash the gate. 8. So she does smash the gate, but gets no survival for it. I think she does still have, yeah, she's still got enough. So we're going to spend this temporary strength token in place of a survival to surge here. We're going to surge with 3 dice to at least get 1 hit here. Okay, only 1. It's kind of annoying. I wanted to get through a few more of those crooked step cards. Wounding on a 2+ here. 7 is enough to issue that wound, which does get rid of this. However, he does, in turn, perform Crooked Step. Drops this here and then comes way down here. Let's Surge with Thistle. To look at these again, just to see if there's something a little bit better for us in here. As the 3rd card. Resonate, which is actually going to hurt. That's a reflex to perform Crooked Step, pass or fail. This one's only on a wound, which wouldn't really matter to us because a wound he'd be dead. So we'll do that order. And then we'll let Thanos go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll let Thanos try to redeem himself. Try to give us a reason. Okay, pick those back up. 8, 9, that sucks. Give us a reason to keep him in the lineup. He's gonna make it like down to the wire here. 1 AI card. Killing the level 2 Tyrant on a result of 4+. A 5. So he does extinguish the Tyrant. Gee whiz. And I think I might have just made a colossal mistake. Yeah, I did. I definitely made a huge mistake there. Because I don't want Thanos to be the one that deals the killing blow. Because he's gonna... That's alright. It's okay. He's just gonna be the one that gets the bonus here, which is the Iridescent Hide or Oracle's Eye. Which is stupid, because he's an idiot. And we don't even like him. I would have much rather Iridescent Hide have gone to Tarna. He's a pain in the butt. Okay. So we were successful. Rewards. So I've already given everybody their weapon XP. The tyrant looks shaken, startled at the surprising ferocity of the survivor's spirit. The survivor that dealt the killing blow is brought before the tyrant. Congratulations, Thanos. You really, trust me, you really didn't deserve it. But we're going to give you Iridescent Hide. You're welcome. And then each victorious survivor gains a random fighting art, and we get the Celestial Spear rare gear, which sucks because we already have it. And I don't think there's 2 in the deck. Is there 2, actually? If there's 2, I'm taking a second one. I feel like when I looked, there was 2. Hey, let's go! 2 Celestial Spears. And fighting arts. So there are 2 people with vestments, but Thanos isn't one of them, so Thanos gets a random. Mighty Strike on a perfect hit, gain 2 strength. Don't worry, he didn't roll a single Lantern 10 that whole time, so Tarna also is just going to end up getting a random. I don't think we could have got our Fated Blow or Champions right. Yeah, I mean, could have been nice, right? But it's okay. So she'll just get a random and possibly replace. I mean, I doubt she's going to replace any of these. But if any, it would just be tough. So the selected fighting art is acrobatics. I don't even know if we want acrobatics. I don't even know what that one is. It doesn't sound great. We'll look at it on Acro Sucks. Okay, we won't even look at it then. So Spire has Dragon Vestments. Oh no. Okay, so they'll gain Unbreakable. Nice. Because we can choose to do Unbreakable. Very cool. So they got, in my opinion, basically the three best fighting arts. And then let's shift over to Thistle, who also has vestments on. Oh, good. This will be good for him. I mean, we could do champions right, but very, 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 very small odds of us getting Frozen Star. So we should probably take Fated Blow, so we can go for C, but well, we could work on weapon mastery with Thistle. They could become a weapon master, probably. We'll give them Fated Blow. They didn't attack with anything in this round, so they're not going to get a proficiency point for anything. But that's that. So that's the end of our rewards, which is great. Wonderful. We probably want to have Nightmare Training when we defeat a level 3. And let's give everybody our XP and head on home. Thistle will achieve age 1. So let's return and advance the year. Let's head over to age. Age 1 for Thistle. See what we're dealing with. Something good here, my friend. Oh! Oh my gosh. Sorry. That was probably a bit of an overreaction, but that was crazy. That's a permanent luck for Thistle. Oh my gosh. So Thistle will have 2 permanent luck, 3 when they have the luck stone. That -1 permanent speed kind of sucks, but that's okay. Whoo-wee. We should get the Katars in their hands. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Thistle got the 2 luck permanent, 1 from the luck stone, and then 1 more from using deadly Katars? They'd be critting on 6, 7, no, 7, 8, 9, 10 every time. That'd be crazy. That would be wild. Alright, that was cool. So, timeline here. We gotta do... oh yeah, we gotta put both these back in there, fellas. Gorm Climate and Plague going back in to be shuffled around. How many times do we want to shuffle? I just shuffled it once. Are we good with 1 shuffle, or do we want to continue shuffling? 2 base luck plus the luck stone and deadly is luck 4. So you're critting... Oh, you're right. It'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to roll those dice. It's okay. We'll just keep it in here from now on. But I shuffled it once. How many more times do we want to shuffle before I draw it? I'll just go with the one shuffle then. If there's no opposition, I'll just go with the one shuffle and draw. Yep, all spider stuff's out. Okay. We'll just stick with the one shuffle then. Nice. Dark Dentist. That one's pretty mild. Let's get in there and grab Gorm Climate. Hunt Reenactment sucks too. So, thank you. So Dark Dentist I think is completely optional. A cloaked woman enters the settlement. All that can be seen beneath her hood is the sparkle of perfect teeth. Yeah, and this stuff is like crazy. It would be so difficult to get this to work. So we're just going to sideline that. Oh, can I? Heal Shattered Jaw. That'd be kind of cool. And then Gorm Climate obviously is the bane of our existence. But we've been rolling remarkably well on this table, so we're alright with it. So +2 to home innovations. Innovation in kids? No thoughts? I don't hate it, that's for sure. Don't hate that line of thinking. I would love to get an understanding for guts, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. So let me add these. We got to do Unveil the Sky too. Maybe that'll get it for me. So we have Gorm Climate, obviously, and then Dark Trader, Dark Dentist. Which I might as well keep Dark Dentist out just in case. Just in case I end up healing his jaw. Let's go see if Unveil the Sky is going to give us an understanding. You know, it's kind of funny because as of now we are in uncharted territory. Because we drew Clinging Mist on the way home last time. And that's as far as our settlement ever made it. But now we've caught up and we're actually moving forward. It's kind of wild. So, Unveil the Sky. Your reality is shattered, revealing the teeming depths of the limitless night. Oh, this is how you can get Frozen Star as well. The Celestial... Okay, I'm thinking this is definitely going to be Tarna that does this, but... The Celestial Vault is thrown open to reveal the world beyond. The sight shatters the delicate boundaries of the survivor's world. In silent benediction and judgment, the celestial faces gaze upon the tyrant's people, commanding them to race for their destinies. Nominate 4 survivors with at least 1 dragon trait. They gain 2 understanding and peer into destiny. Wow. Yeah, but Tarna could get destined here. And she could become a sword master. Holy cow, these are crazy. So it's definitely, I'm sorry to say it, everybody, but it's gonna be guts to get that freaking understanding. That understanding will max him out, and that would be great to have him maxed out. Am I right? Just in case we can get something crazy like Ageless. You wouldn't? Oh man, why wouldn't you? I think Dorothy is a good one. Yeah, but you don't know that. You don't know that he will. Rolling in 1 is a big problem, but we do have lifetime rerolls hanging around. Tarna would be sweet. If Tarna could get destined, that would be awesome. If Tarna gets the 2 ranks of weapon proficiency, that would be awesome. The 3 courage will max her out on... Oh, but I think that's actually horrific. Well, 9 courage here. We would just have to, at all costs, avoid Oracle's Eye. So it's like, what if we did Tarna, Dorothy, Tarna, Dorothy, Guts, Tarna, Dorothy, Guts, and I don't know. Yeah, Thanos does currently suck, but like sucks so bad. But I mean, if we could get him, man, and he's not even close to a dragon trait. We could do Spire instead or something. Like I got no problem using somebody other than maybe it should be Spire. Oh, we're gonna use Spire just in case they get that 10 for the Frozen Star. So we will do Spire, Tarna, Dorothy, and Guts. Are we all in agreement? We all good there? Okay. So we'll start things out with Spire, who gets 2 understanding. 1, 2, 1 short of White Secret. 2 understanding, and rolls on this table. She peers into destiny and rolls a 10 right here. Come on. A 10 would get her a constellation. Come on, now's the time. No. No, that's okay. That's okay. So a 7 for her is still awesome. Well, the spear proficiency, I guess, take it or leave it. 2 is still good. And then the reincarnated surname, which she already has. But weapon mastery, if we can get a weapon mastery and then get her, what is it, 1 more permanent strength, she would get Storm, which is what Guts has, which is amazing. So, not mad. Not mad at all. Moving down the line to Tarna, who gets 2 understanding. And is also going to end up rolling on this table. Tarna, what you got, girl? What you got? Oh my gosh, that's the best thing she could have gotten. That's destined. Oh, she did it! Oh, baby. I was almost sad about that, and then I remembered that's what we're going for. So she gets 5 insanity and the destined disorder, which will get her the Rust constellation. Okay, so I think is it just the card or do I have to go over to the table too? I don't remember. No table? We don't need the table? Okay. Is it in the Tyrants or the Dragon Kings? I think it's probably in Dragon King. Where is the Dragon King? Oh yeah, okay. So we do need the table too then. Perfect. So if my blind eyes can find Dragon King, there he is. My heavens. Okay, it's not on those. What is it on? Is it in Tyrant? Yep, there it is. Constellations. Okay, so we'll bring these over here to the book. So yeah, that's fine. I'll be sure to do order. You worry about it. Unveil the sky. No, it's faces in the sky. There we go. Okay, so suddenly, a second heartbeat pulses in your eardrum. A second spirit roars in your breast. You look up, locking eyes with an enormous shrouded face, visible to only your eyes. It is the face of the stars, and you are one of the people of the stars. So we acquired Rust. So, when a survivor gains all dragon traits in a row or column, They are reborn as one of the people of the stars under that constellation. For the rest of their life, the tyrant will consider them a member of his clan, worthy of succession. If a survivor gains more than one, choose one, blah blah. In the moment of their rebirth, the people of the stars may consume their lies or sins in an ecstatic self-mutilating ritual that scars their face in the tyrant's image. So we either consume sins, remove all permanent injuries, which she doesn't have any, and gain the Vestophobia. So we will probably consume lies. So we will remove all disorders, which is just honorable, but we will suffer the broken jaw. Temporarily. That could be healed at Dark Trader this year even. So, let me ask you this. Since she has a Dried Acanthus in her gear grid, can I avoid broken jaw? Can I use that Dried Acanthus to stop broken jaw from occurring? W. That's huge. So we will get rid of honorable and sacrifice this to avoid broken jaw. Okay. So we need to also remove that from our storage. Just don't want to forget anything. Oh, is that our last Dried Acanthus? Oh, we have one here. So we just have a total of one now. Okay, back to our survivors, back to Tarna. So we avoided the broken jaw. Now, when a survivor gains a constellation, the experience alters the very fiber of their being. The celestial face of their vision becomes a mirror, and they the reflection. Draw the constellation card that corresponds to the constellation of the survivor gained. Record the rules, permanent abilities. Bingo. So everybody help me remember, when you view the deck, we see the bad ones. So let's just draw them face down one at a time until we get the one we want, to avoid any of that atrocity from before. It's Rust, right? Rust. So we'll draw Rust, and we'll put the rest back in the box. Please. Thank you. Okay, put those back. Now Rust. A face of oxidized metal stares down at you. Filthy water pours from the seams between its 6 eyes. Its open mouth reveals a full pair of lips beyond its teeth. Your blood turns a slick black, and your hair becomes fuller and greasy. Gain the tough fighting art, which we already have. Oh, that's why it put it in there. And gain the following ability. Way of Rust. Your bleeding tokens are also +1 evasion tokens? Okay. A little underwhelming, but maybe that's just because Storm is so crazy OP. Yeah, I'm psyched to have it. Absolutely. I mean, it's a constellation, right? We love that. So we've acquired Rust and Storm. We still need to see what Reaper does. Witch. Gambler, Absolute Sculptor. Still so many. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Absolutely thrilled with how that went. So that's the end of Tarna's. Now we are to Dorothy's role. So Dorothy will gain 2 understanding. Beep, beep. And roll on this table. Miss Dorothy, what do you got for us? Something good? Like some levels of weapon proficiency? I think that is, actually. It is. Oh! So gain 2 ranks of weapon proficiency for the shield. Huge. And the reincarnated surname, which she did not have. Thank you. No, I mean, No complaints there. We love to see that shield getting that much closer to done. Okay. Last but not least is our good friend, Guts. I don't think that anything here can kill. I mean, obviously, I know a 1 on the Peer into Destiny can kill him, but White Secret won't kill him, right? Before we do this, like it could probably negatively affect him, but it's not going to kill him. The only thing that would kill him is a 1 on this, Peer into Destiny. So we'll give him the understanding to reveal White Secret. Let's get Ageless, please. I will jump up and down if we get Ageless. Constant Iron. Oh my gosh. Ageless is a 1 through 3. Okay, a dream buried deep in memory suddenly surfaces. You feel her hot breath bathing your ear, hissing whispers. She had come to you bearing the secrets of the world you had merely forgotten, until now. Your brain swells and you scream out in pain. Suffer the lunacy brain trauma. Yeah, you could get the butthole ring. Suffer the lunacy brain trauma. Kinda lame there. Oh, and we don't even know what that is. Can somebody help me with that? So I'll just go to it. Nobody look. Blech. Lunacy is just a random disorder in a D5 insanity. So let's go back to White Secret. So the random disorder, that could end up being a bummer actually, because so the D5 insanity is 3 insanity, and then the disorder. Traumatized. Whenever you end your act adjacent to the monster, you're knocked down. That sucks. And now we gotta roll. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I mean, sucks bad, right? But we gotta put that into perspective that odds are he's about to be done. And we could dash. Always to get rid of that. Oh, that 1. Come on. Did we do it? Okay. So 4 is Story of the Survivor. Oh, we don't have romantic. Okay. So you remember the story. The butthole ring wouldn't help him not be ageless, though, is the problem. The butthole ring just helps if you get party wiped. So you remember the story of a smart young girl that, despite all odds, constantly outwitted the superior being she encountered. You also recall that her own vanity led to her death. Gain the Quixotic disorder, which is a good one. Quixotic's good. And then the Peerless. When you gain insanity, you may gain an equal amount of survival. Peerless, where are you? Holy cow. I ain't saying it like that, Rock. I hate that. Sounds terrible. Yeah, I only have 1 hunt to do what I can do. Otherwise, he'll just be the constant breeder. Which, you know, we've dealt with before. He's going to roll on this table now. So, that's what I had been chasing, was that thing. So I didn't get it, so let's just roll this dice and see what we get here. A 6. So that's one we haven't gotten, at least. It's 3 courage, which, whoops, and the noble surname, which we already have, so nothing. But it was, in my opinion, worth the risk to try to get ageless. So, nobody auto awakes. Nope. Alright. That's cool. That was an awesome story event. I loved that. That was way cool. I know it can go bad, obviously, but I thought that was great. And now we don't know how. And now we know we don't have to fix his shattered jaw because he's on his last hunt. Okay, so now we are successfully back at our settlement with 4 endeavors and I believe enough in the storage. Yep, we kept enough in the storage so that we could innovate here. We would be giving up a perfect hide, but that is okay. We'll give up the hide. We'll give up a bladder and a large flat tooth. Had to give up that perfect hide because that's all we could do. And spend an endeavor to innovate. It could put us to 15. That would be really ridiculous. Odds are we're going to go from 8 to 11 here, which would still be great. 11 population would feel awesome compared to what we've been fighting all game. So let's draw our 4. Oh, I thought we had Song of the Brave in there. So bloodletting, cooking, which is nice because it gets you an additional endeavor every year. That's kind of fun. And ups our survival limit. Forbidden Dance, I don't think is good. You can get King's Step, but Permanent Evasion's cool as well, but really hard to get. And then Scrap Smelting. Honestly, I'm thinking probably more along the lines of cooking. It doesn't add anything to our innovation deck and gives us an endeavor and ups our survival limit. Um, Fairly close behind it is Bloodletting, but then everything else is kind of even further down than that. So we'll do cooking. I wish it gave us the endeavor right now to spend. And so we can do, and I mean, obviously we will do it, right? We'll go Founder's Eye 3 times here to attempt to do 3 successful intimacies. I mean, there's really nothing else for us to spend our resources on right now. It's just a good opportunity for us to have some good reproduction. Because we could probably scrap smelt, but no plus to face paint because it's art, not home. So we'll just do some face painting. Because we can scrap smelt after we get done with the lion or whatever. Yeah, lion is probably what we'll end up hunting. So oops, first endeavor for face painting here is a 6. So that's plus 1 success. Next one is a 10. So that's plus 2 success on intimacy. And 3. That's tough. Yeah, but we're rolling on the intimacy chart 6 times. So we'll probably have to spend a lifetime reroll on that endeavor if we want to ensure success on 3 intimacies. We don't have many lifetime rerolls left. We actually only have 3. Okay, so we'll just take this to the intimacy table and use a lifetime reroll if we have to, right? We'll be using guts and yeah, I agree with you, but it's also maybe not necessary, right? Guts can pass down that weapon proficiency, yeah. Right. I know what you mean. Problem is, Dorothy should probably keep it. Spire's pretty good as well, and Tarna is very good, so we're not going to use Tarna's. A 1 ends us with what? A 1 is just... Oh, both survivors. But we can never get a 1. So, the only... like, Verda isn't great. So, we could honestly afford 1-3 if we had to. Because Verda's going to lose her genitals and gain a scar. But it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world. So I think maybe we should just go for it. We're just going to go for it. We're going to risk for the biscuit. We're going to send Guts and Verda into a dark corner of the forest, and they are going to just see what happens. Oh boy, something good happened. So a 6. A 6 moves us up here with survival of the fittest. It's just a 6, right? Yeah, okay. So, perfect. Tyrant is pleased, +1 population, and they get 2 Dragon's Inheritances, which is great. So, success. Should probably be a female, right? Right. So it should probably be a female survivor. So we'll do Septa. And parents, obviously, are Guts and Verda. Might as well give them the Fist and Tooth so they get something. Now they get all these things. They get the iridescent hide. They also get a surname, which we can do. I think we decided that reincarnated was a little bit better. But then they get 2 Dragon's Inheritance, which could be understanding and a fighting art, maybe? Or should we do courage and understanding? Bill's very passionate about courage and understanding, so let's do that. So we'll create this person, and it is Septa, is currently the name. And then 4 and 4. So it is the auto awake. So let's go do that. I see what you're saying about like it could perpetually just continue the cycle. So we'll do courage first. A 6. Well, sorry everybody. Rolled decent on that one. The one time I didn't really want to. Well, I mean a permanent strength is still solid. Permanent strength. a random fighting art, and reincarnated. Which is what we picked, actually, isn't it? It is. Unfortunate. And then a random fighting art. Clutch Fighter. Okay, so that's Septa. No, it's not. Now we gotta go Understanding. Let's see what we got here. An 8. Nice. Okay. This should be something else good. So an 8 is a permanent evasion for Septa. There's some of those good rolls we've been missing. And the Champion's Right fighting art. She came out with some serious stuff here. Some serious stuff. She's one away. She's a Frozen Star secret fighting art away from going crazy. But okay, so that is the end of Septa. Septa, welcome to the crew. That's also one of our love juices gone. Now we're going to spend another love juice to go back to the intimacy table once again. And let's see what other goodness we have cooking up. In the dark corner, let's just nominate the same 2 people again. Keep it simple. Okay, those went really odd. 8 and 3, so 5. If we have Protect the Young, well, guess what? We don't. So it is another successful intimacy. Probably should do another male just to keep it even. That's a terrible name. Cronus. Nice. Guts and Verda. Yeah, the +1 more strength is very cool. So it's the +1 pop with a strength. And we'll give him reincarnated. We always want to do... Oh yeah, we can only do iridescent hide. And another additional strength. We do need a Titan. Do we want this to be Titan? Does this feel Titan enough? Or should we wait for the next one? That's going to come out 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh? Huh? Name the last one Titan? Yeah, that's alright. We'll name this next one Titan. This next one's going to go crazy. And we'll spend our last love juice from storage to do it uno mas times. With the same 2 nominated survivors. I knew it! See? Let's go. So 5, 6, 7 puts us back on this first table. So we will give birth to Titan as our 11th survivor. A male named Titan, whose parents are Guts, who he also named and created. Guts was Titan's character that he liked so much. And Verda. Now, so that is just the +1 population with... We could do reincarnated. Yeah, where is Titan at? We're building them right now. So he gets 2 dragons inheritance. Are we going to do the same ones again? Do we want to do courage and understanding again? I'm fine with that. If that's what we want to do. It worked well last time. So we'll create him. We'll give him 4 understanding and 4 courage. There he is. Titan, we're building you right now. We're giving birth to the Titan. Okay, and he gets to roll twice on the awake table. Once for courage. We face painted you. Alright. So here is for courage. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy, he's going to extend the intimacy. So settlement phase, intimacy, and add +1 to the roll result. So you will... Not only did you just come out of the womb, but you're actually going to produce... You got You got the newborn Riz, and on the other table, a 7. I think that's a pretty good area to be for understanding. Is a permanent evasion and the noble surname. Okay. So permanent evasion, solid. And I don't think we didn't have noble yet. So there is noble. And we're not even done because we're headed back to the intimacy table. The awkward thing about this is that you're going to have to go the intimacy route. Oh, fighting art too. Okay. So we'll give him the random fighting art. Fated blow. Wow. What a random draw. That's huge. Basically got another Dragon's Inheritance. And then the only awkward thing about this is technically it's going to end up being the, I won't say mother, but the woman who birthed you is who you will be taking to the intimacy table. Think about that as much as you want, as much as you choose. Here's another intimacy though. 8. 8 is what we got there. Oh, which just drops us out of here. It wouldn't have helped us nearly as much without Guts, but it is another survivor. Well, I don't know if it will auto-awake without Guts. So we'll make it a female. Random name. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. I'm going back to that. Cersei. The game heard us talking about it. So the parent was Titan. And then the mother was still Verda. We'll give them, I guess, 1 fist and tooth proficiency. We'll stick with reincarnated. That's been doing us solid. And a dragon's inheritance. So half courage, half understanding. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we give them half of Titan's understanding, which will still do. Yeah, I think I see what you're saying. So Titan has 5 understanding, so he'll give 2 to Cersei, and that will then awaken Cersei. Yeah, I'm with you. So 2 understanding to Cersei is awaken. So this will be the end of the intimacy train. Probably. Unless she gets these 2 endeavors and we go straight to augury. Let's see here. 5. So it is the end of the intimacy train. So a permanent evasion. Wow. And noble surname. Huge. What an incredible year for intimacy. Holy cow. Oh man, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Wow. Very great. Very great, everybody. We're up to 12 population. We are out of endeavors. But I just wanted to check. So if we want to special innovate scrap smelting, we need 5 bone and 5 organ and 2 scrap, which I think we have. So we're short. We're a little short organ, which is okay. We got plenty of bone. So, and we definitely have the scrap. So do we want to go after a... Maybe, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we go after White Lion, because this individual right here, Thistle. Thistle's got me wanting Lion Beast Katars, because with that luck and Katars, even with the -1 speed, Thistle would go insane on crits. I think he would be an absolute unit for crits. So that's that's where I am at personally with where we should go next. Because then, yeah, and level 2, because then we're going to be gaining more. Oh, Gorm does give organs. So so could we do a lion level 2 with where Guts is at age-wise? Is it because he can gain 2 now and just still end up retiring? Is that the way age works with him? It's not like he ceases to exist, right? That's pretty much only the Phoenix that has that consequence. Okay. Well, honestly, because just because we need hide to turn into leather in order to make lantern armor, I think we should go after the lion. Because he's going to give us tons of hide, and I think we can get some organ out of him. We only need to get like 3, and I think we can do it. I think we can get that 3 from him. 3 organ, a ton of hide, little to no bones, and we would be cooking. Absolutely cooking. Yes. So Dark Dentist, the Acid Palms. He doesn't give Acid Palms. Um, he just does Metal Jaw. Right, which is sharp. But after you do Metal Jaw, you have to then roll on this table. Is because it's not a guaranteed. So you have to roll to see if it was a success. So we'd have to sacrifice 2 iron and then have a chance at getting Fist and Tooth sharp, which we don't need because Guts is about to get us Fist and Tooth mastery. There's a 100% chance that Guts is going to wound at least once on this next hunt with Fist and Tooth. And he'll max out Fist and Tooth for us, and then we'll have quite a few masteries actually. We would end up having Axe mastery, Spear mastery, and Axe mastery, Spear mastery, Fist and Tooth mastery, or really close to Sword mastery, and Shield mastery. That's going to be the most masteries I've ever had. We're 2 away from Sword, and I think 2 away from Shield. Yeah, we are. Oh boy. So I'm thinking on this next hunt we should probably take Tarna. Thanos. No. Wow, what am I saying? Maybe, though. Dorothy. Guts. Could be worth gambling since we have so much iron. Yeah, but it could kill whoever we send in there. I know we already have Shattered Jaw, but 1 to 2 you die. I don't want to spend a lifetime reroll for that. You know? So 1, 2, 3. We need 1 more to go out. Do we want Spire? We were working on Spire, right? We were trying to get Weapon Mastery and the 1 more Strength attribute. So we should probably take Spire. That's a good looking lineup. Dorothy, Guts, Spire, and Tarna. They're good looking. And do they all have 3 plus courage? 1. No, Spire does not. Which would mean that he's going to take the path of the insane. Oh, yeah, we could switch Spire out with the lucky one. Probably. Who also doesn't have the courage. So Thistle will actually have to take... We can take Thistle, but he'll have to take Path of the Doomed. And is it worth taking the lucky guy out if he needs a better weapon? Because he's got -1 permanent speed. Oh, Thistle. Yeah, whoops. She has -1 permanent speed. Doomed isn't as bad as Insane? Okay, good. Then we'll take Thistle out. Okay. That would be pretty solid. I almost don't want him to have the bow, though. I mean, I don't want to give him the black sword because Tarna needs it. But we don't have anything with a lot of speed. Oh, he could take the Celestial Spear. We got another one. He could even pop that boop up there like that if he wanted to. Because I think, yeah, he even has spear stuff. But you want Lucky Person to get Fist and Tooth Mastery. Not necessarily, no. Because I would rather him have Katars. So I guess if that's the case, we could send him with the freaking Greater Gax. Because if I give him the Greater Gax, then he's critting on... he's critting on all the goodies there, because it's deadly. So he's critting on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? But only with once. He'll have to surge a butt ton. He'll have to surge a ton. And then we'll give the spear to Thanos or to Guts as a backup. In case Fist... I'm assuming we'll mostly be doing Fist and Tooth for the crit farming, but just in case we need to get serious. So we got 1 Drydacanthus, 2 Drydacanthus. Let's spend another strange resource. Let's spend another fresh Acanthus to build that 3rd one. We always want to have 3 rolling. Could switch out Axe for Necklace. So let's leave that maybe with Tarna. So if we switch out the Axe with Necklace? What do you mean? Okay. Oh, affinities. Okay. So, I mean, that's looking pretty good. We could put this back up there for now. It's good, some good looking gear grids. So we got Acanthus, Acanthus, Acanthus. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good looking there. Well, it is a little bit late. I would hate to keep all of you fellas up too late. Oh, yes, we do. So we can replace that Founding Stone with Herb Gathering. And I would like to take the pickaxe in even to sacrifice. No, nothing in that gear grid. I could sacrifice some stone noses. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll get rid of some stone noses for it. That'll be alright. Nice. So we're taking out 2 Constellation survivors. Very nice. All right. Great. Wonderful. Awesome. I am super, super hyped about the way this campaign is going. I got real high hopes. I know the Butcher is sneaking up on us. He's a couple years away. Uh, but once we get to him, I think we'll be ready for him. There's a very solid chance we have a full set of uh, lantern armor by then, too. We don't even need to worry about a lantern sword because this black sword is way better. So I'm just going to select in here that we're going to be going down against a level 2 White Lion. And then I'll probably just start the stream maybe a little early tomorrow. And we'll just go through... we'll go through the gear grids, we'll change stuff, we'll adjust stuff, get it all perfect in that sense. Because I think we're at a pretty good ending point for right now. And all this iridescent hide. So actually, we might... I am thinking I want to give a Dragon Vestments back to Guts. Just because he really has little to no armor with that setup. That'll make it a lot better. Make sure he survives that showdown. Because we got Dragon Vestments, Iridescent Hide. 2 Iridescent Hide people. That's pretty good. Alright. Yeah. Well, excellent year. Wonderful. We did real big things this year, so we'll plan to meet up tomorrow, 7 o'clock, to take down the White Lion. Probably won't be able to do much earlier than 7 just because I've got family dinner and such. But as always, I will update you for any changes in the Discord. So if you make sure to join that Discord if you're not in it. I know you, Rock and Bill and Titan are in it, but anybody else that may not be a part of that Discord, if you jump in, that's where we do all the updates for stream times and chat throughout the day about Kingdom Death. So thanks everybody for being here. 5 minutes short of 3 hours, and I think it was our best year of the campaign. So let's rest easy tonight and come back and double down on it tomorrow. You guys are the best.